Are you good? If not, let's get good. This is episode 9 of Panoptica, my City Skylines Circular City series. And today, I know I said we were going to be looking at trams, but instead we're going to be focused on recovering our economy, mainly because right now we don't have enough money to build trams, and we also haven't seen a ton of growth in this office area like we'd like to. So we're going to focus on, once again, making sure that everything is running smoothly and we're gaining money, and also on growing our education, because education becomes vital when you have high-density commercial and high-density office. They both use educated workers, so in order to keep everybody employed, we have to increase the education level of our city as a whole. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm actually going to start by destroying some of our incinerators that we don't really need. We have way more incinerators than we need because we were trying to clear out all the extra trash from the dumps. And then I'm going to turn on the ones that we do have. You may notice when I go to the bulldozer, there's these new little things right here, demolish abandoned and demolish burned. That is from an add-on from Steam Workshop that will make my life a lot easier, because that way I don't have to stop to demolish abandoned buildings during videos. So yay for quality of life improvements. Okay, so both of our, well, not both, all of our incineration plants are on. And I'm going to put us up to ×9 speed, and we're going to let it go and see what happens. As you can see, our money is starting to go down. Let's see. I'm going to try to raise the tax rate just a slight bit on everything but offices, because offices are technically already paying 13%. Did we stabilize? We stabilized. No, we did not. It's actually ticking down again. Okay, let's see if we can figure out why. Nope, we're going back up. Okay. We are actually completely stabilized. We're starting to gain money again. That's good. We have a little bit of desire, but we actually have space for both of those, so they should fill out over time. Now that we have these high-density residentials, we have so much residential that our residential need just doesn't seem to want to go up at all. And that's fine. That just means we already have the space we need, and we've got all this extra room to expand right here. What I am going to do, though, is start taking a look at our education. So you can see these little icons popping up right here. That basically means there's not enough educated workers. And I have a feeling the reason this isn't growing as quickly as it could is the same thing. So last episode we built a university. That definitely helps, because that gives us the ability to have highly educated workers, which is what we need. However, we still have a lot of uneducated workers, and if we go ahead and take a look at education in here, we can see that our elementary schools are basically way under capacity. Our high schools are under capacity, our university is fine, so that means we need to place a couple more elementary schools and a couple more high schools. I'm not entirely... Ooh, and we have a water issue right here. Okay, so that is because of some of the expansion that we sort of haphazardly did in the last episode. That should cover that. Do we have any more water issues? Not currently, but we will in a second, because I'm gonna put something right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a water pipe out. And we're gonna go ahead and put an elementary school over here, I think. Yeah, see how these areas aren't quite filled in and everything's kind of multicolored? That means they need more access to elementary schools in this case. So I'm going to put one right there. Let's see how much that ups our capacity. Okay, so that's another 300, so we're going to need quite a few more elementary schools just to get to where we need to be on capacity. So I could put one over here. I wonder if that actually has any effect. Ooh. Can we put one there? No, we don't have enough room right there in the center. We could put one there, and that covers almost the entire circle. I wonder what gets covered if we come over here, though. Doesn't quite reach the offices. I think that what we're going to end up doing is probably putting it down somewhere in here. Probably right here? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it right there. We'll see how much that'll probably... Yeah, it brings us up to 1,800. We have quite a few more elementary schools to place. I'm going to put one here, just because it's an open spot, and honestly we just need more of them. I guess I could put some over here, but that seems like a waste since it actually adds coverage. See, like up here the coverage is a little bit thin, so I might put one right here. Or here? Yeah, probably here. Okay, our capacity is up to 2,400. We need to place one more. Let's see. If we place one outer loop here, that gives a little more coverage. Yeah, I'll put it right there. Okay, now we have 2,700 capacity for elementary schools. We're good on that. We are under capacity for high schools, though. Yeah, and it looks like none of these people get to go to high school. That's kind of crappy, isn't it? We're gonna definitely want to educate them, so I will be putting another high school down probably here. I'm not sure if that'll actually reach them. We'll find out. I think it should. I mean, we're really only trying to hit these sides because this side is pretty well taken care of. And we are still over capacity, so we need yet another high school. I think I might put one right here. Oh, we don't have enough money. We will have enough money shortly. That's why I didn't build the tram system this episode, because the tram system takes a fairly large quantity of money and we just don't have it right now. Maybe I'll put it up here. It's still showing really bad coverage. I guess that's because it'll take time to filter them in. Or should I put another one right there? That is actually really interesting. I'm gonna switch this off for a second and see if maybe it updates. Oh, we are in the yellow? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so these are not updating very quickly, so I'll probably just end up placing another high school somewhere that makes sense. Right across the street from this high school. That would make sense, right? No, that really doesn't make sense. I'll put one right out here, because it's not going to hurt anything out there, and overall we're just looking to increase our capacity, because our coverage is pretty good. And that puts us in a decent spot. We're like leaning into the yellow, but we are covered. And we're leaning into the yellow there too. I guess we'll have to place one more of each of those. Yeah, this is getting fairly expensive to do, and I kind of expected that, but the upside is that once the demand for these offices goes up, they will make us a ton of money. I mean, like, hand over fist money. So I'm not really worried about it too much. Right now, it's just a matter of finding good places to put these high schools that make sense. We could put one here. It's going to interrupt that power line, but that's okay, I guess. Yeah, we can just build around it. I'll put one right there. And then I'm gonna build around... Oh, we don't even have to build around, we can just do that. Okay, good. That actually works out perfectly. So now we are in the green with elementary and high school, and as you can see, our uneducated percentage is going down fairly quickly, except right now where it's kind of bouncing. Interesting. It's because as our capacity goes up, so is the number of eligible students, so we have to make sure that we are covered. And it looks like we'll need yet another high school. Wow, this is crazy. Schools everywhere. I don't want to put one right here because I know for a fact we're going to expand this, and that may get in the way. I could put one way out here, but we may be able to expand all the way out. So, oh, hey, we hit another benchmark. Alright, so we got the ability to buy new areas, we got a crematorium, and we got a water treatment plant. Oh, that's something fun to play with, isn't it? Crematoriums, I believe those will replace our cemeteries if we want them to. I mean, obviously you can keep the cemeteries, but I think we'll probably end up replacing them. If we put this out here, that's still pretty good coverage. I think I'll just put it there. We may need to check the water. Nope, it should have water too. Awesome, and let's see where that puts us on high school. Wow, we are still really, really close to the wire. No, there we go, okay. It just hadn't factored in yet. So we're in the green, we're in the green, we are in the green, and we are hopefully going down on uneducated. We are going down on uneducated, that's good. And our highly educated is going up. So there's an abandoned house. If the new mod works, it should just demolish that. Yeah, there we go. See, it just did it for us. Awesome. That will make things exceptionally easier. And we're up to 109k, so that's a good place for us to be right now. And we have a huge demand for industry. Awesome. This is exactly what we wanted. With a huge demand for industry, with a huge demand for industry like this, we should be able to fairly quickly recoup our costs. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a couple of extra circles here, and then I'll cut back in for you guys. Alright, so I've gone ahead and made 2 more loops around the outside of our office area. And now we just need to make sure we've got power, which we do, and we need to run a few more pipes real quick. That shouldn't take us very long at all, except that we intersect that. I really, really wish that you could just run pipes straight across and it would accommodate, but that's okay. We don't have that much extra area to cover. Are you serious? It won't let me build there because it's out of city limits, but it let me place it there. That makes sense? Not really? Okay, so now that that's placed, I'm going to go ahead and bulldoze that last little node. Just because I don't like that hanging off there. And then we'll go ahead and lay down the zoning. Also, I want to take this time to thank one of our viewers, Azriel, who let me know I can do this, which is really awesome. We'll just go ahead and paint the whole thing like that, and then I'll grab my brush to come clean up over here a little bit. And there we go. We're all ready to grow. And we should see this industrial need go down very quickly, and we should see our money go up very quickly as well. That's right. Come on, guys. Start filtering in there. We have plenty of room. Our people are becoming more educated by the minute. Ooh, we are running tight on high schools again. Wow. Alright, let's see. Where do we put the next high school? I mean, we've pretty much covered everywhere with high schools. We're like running out of places for high schools. I guess we could put one here. No, that's gonna destroy like a bunch of power lines. Let's see. Where do we want to put this high school? Out here? Maybe? No, that's really close to that one. It seems like the best place to put it would be out here, but I really don't want to... Oh, I know what we'll do. That makes sense. I'm just going to go ahead and run a straight road all the way out to the border. Because we probably won't be building the circle all the way out to the border. That means we can come in and go ahead and place a high school, like right here on the edge, and it shouldn't get in the way of anything. We do have to check the water and power for that, though. That should cover it on water, and then power-wise, we just need to run a line, which will obviously get shorter as time passes on. I'm gonna run it like that so we don't end up wasting too much of this area. As you can see, these are starting to grow nicely. Our commercial area is growing nicely, but they are vastly in need of higher educated workers. So let's take a look at where we're at on education now. We have 15% uneducated, 14% highly educated. And I'm not sure if there's a way for us to sort of speed up the process of educating more people. 14%, 15%, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what actually controls the rate that that goes down. I would imagine, like, people that are already old and uneducated have to pass away or something before you can really make use of that. Oh, we also have our water treatment plant to play with, huh? Let's do that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down the water treatment plant, see if we can get that going, and then I might take a look at a crematorium, and then we'll probably call it an episode. So I'm gonna grab the water treatment plant. If I understand the way that this works, you can build a water treatment plant to reduce the environmental impact, purifies 85% of the pollution and sewage. Okay, do we actually run pipes into this? Does this sit on the edge of the water and do stuff? I'm not exactly sure how this works. A treatment plant reduces... Okay, let's try... just sitting it here, I guess? And seeing what happens? Yeah, it needs pipes. Okay, so... I'm not sure how we do this. Do we run it through here? It's got power now. Let's see how it's actually working. Right now, drain capacity is 160,000. Yeah, okay. I wonder if we're supposed to replace these with these. Maybe that's what it is. Let's take a look at, okay, 120, 120, 120. So we're looking at 360 versus 160, so 2 of these won't quite cover it, but we can try. I think that's what we'll do. We'll put another one of these waste treatment plants down, and we will see if that actually works, like I'm thinking it will. Can I shut these off? I wonder if I can just power these off. Yes, I can. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to power those off just to make sure that my theory is correct before we destroy them. Yeah, everything seems okay. We still have good sewage. Yeah, our sewage treatment is great. These are all turned off. Let's take a look at the pollution graph and see if it's starting to clear up. Ooh, look at that. Yay, no more giant poo river. Maybe. I don't know how long it'll take to actually, like, purify all of that. Wow, we have a ton of abandoned buildings there. Why are they not exploding? Do we have to turn the bulldozer? Yeah, okay, we have to turn the bulldozer on and it just automatically explodes them. I guess that's still more convenient. Come on, you can do it. Just demolish them. Whatever, I don't have time to look at that. Let's just keep messing with this. Okay, so our water is now being purified, which is kind of awesome. I feel like we're moving Panoptica into a city of the future, which is a really cool prospect. Why did that just kill... Oh, okay. I was like, why did it kill the power? I'm actually considering replacing our entire bus system with trams just to, once again, be more futuristic of a city. You guys should let me know what you think in the comments. If you think that's a great idea and we should just totally try to make this into a hyper-futuristic city and go all the nines, just trams everywhere, no buses, everything high-tech, then let me know and we'll run with that. If not, we'll just keep going the way we're going. I really don't mind just sort of exploring because there's a lot of stuff that I'm seeing now that I've never played with before. I've never actually used water treatment plants before, that's why I wasn't quite sure how they work. Oh, we've also got a new energy option. We've got a hydropower plant, but we'll probably take a look at that in next week's episode, or maybe the episode after that. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. If you want to be notified when the next one goes up, please hit subscribe. Game responsibly.